Hello, my name is Davin Brown. So today we'll be taking a look at how to diagnose change situations. I will be exploring the different levels at which change can be diagnosed, change models, diagrams, theories, and finally we'll touch on capacity change management. But before we get into all of that, let's take a look at what is change diagnosis. So it is the creative practice of diagnosing change problems, the type of environment an organization is operating in, the various changes, and the organization's response to that change. With that said, there are three main levels at which organizational change takes place. So you have the individual perspective, you have the group perspective, and the open system perspective. When diagnosing change, there are many tools that we can use to realize the need for change. If we have the capacity if we have the capacity to change and resistance to change. There are many of these, but we will only be exploring a few of them in this video. So to assist me with exploring these models, I have a specialist in change management. His name is Dr. Change. Welcome, Dr. Change. Pleasure having you here.
Thank you. I am glad to be here. This is developed by Wilfried Kruger. It is a visualization of what change in organizations. It specifically deals with barriers to change. At the top of the iceberg, there are three constraints: cost, quality, and time. Those are factors of issue management. Below the surface, understanding both the outward and hidden perceptions and beliefs of people must be considered to overcome change barriers. At the base of the iceberg is for those who are involved in the change and need slight convincing. Power and politics can play a valuable role. And that's essentially what the model is about.
Well explained, Doc. So, can you briefly explain what you understand about the force field analysis?
First of all, it is mainly used to analyze change factors. It's a model developed by Lewin and is built on the idea that forces, persons, habits, customs, attitudes both drive and restrain change.
And finally, what I want us to discuss is what happens when a change that needs to be made is identified, but there is no capacity to implement the necessary changes.
There is no one answer to this question, but in my opinion, there must be something that can be changed. Because in an organization, change don't have to be physical. People can also change. Furthermore, change can be made incrementally instead of trying to make drastic changes, and this is relative to this situation. But in other situation, a drastic change is better than incremental changes.
Okay. Thank you, Doc. So, to recap, we have looked at diagnosing change and exploring some of the tools and models used to diagnose change. Thank you for watching.